What's new? How did that romance come through? We haven't met since then. Gee, but it's nice to see you again. What's but seeing you is grand and sweet to offer your hand. I understand. How do you? Pardon my asking once more. Of course, I haven't changed. I still love you so. Yeah, Laura. How'd you feel? Felt better than last week. Yeah, a lot of great focus there. Okay, how'd you feel? What else? Anything you can tell me?
Well, I was working a lot on my hand. I worked in front of the mirror a lot. So we've done this in a private lesson as well. And so, I was stood in front of the mirror and I was doing a lot of singing to them.
Okay.
The hand thing.
Okay.
And I was working with like, what's new, well,
Right.
and then all of a sudden it just seemed like just very small changes, like bringing it from here, your heart,
Yes.
kind of like,
Yeah.
it's a very small little sort of
Yeah.
limpy thing.
Yeah.
Seemed to be the best.
I loved how simple you took it. Now, the only things that I mean, honestly, there was nothing wrong. The thing is, there are some notes in this tune. This is like one of those things that if you know the song, especially I guess if you're a musician or a singer, but even if you don't know it, the notes that are really written into the song are so perfect that anything away from them, and what I'm saying is like there's a couple of notes of ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da, and I think you're doing something ba-da-da-da-da-da. I mean, you're doing a couple things that are not the exact notes.
I listened to, like I said, I listened to, I think, somebody else's.
Right.
And I listened to Linda Ronstadt
Yeah.
a couple of times, but I didn't like really.
Yeah, because what's good about her thing is, like I said, because she was with Nelson Riddle for that song, he was like, she had to sing that melody, and it's so beautiful, the melody's so gorgeous, that I wouldn't want to stray from it. What's new, ba, 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 ba. Right, and then this one, but senior is round, and you are sweet to offer your hand. Right. What's the
you do? No smiling, no brightness,
No,
nothing.
no. Well, it's funny when you look back on a lot of perform, well, we won't go there. Anyway, now, when did you start to feel sad? Do you remember?
Sad. Oh, well, you know, when
And it was I understand
probably
that.
I'm worrying you.
Okay. You know where the sadness starts?
Well, I'm screeching.
Well, no. What's new? Ba-da-da.
Probably
There's,
I'm boring you, that part?
Yeah.
yeah, but see, but because when you're saying you were sweet to offer your hand, I don't sense, I'm not sensing the sadness. I'm saying, you know, you were sweet to offer your hand. I understand. I do, you know. And from that moment on, that's where you have to see the pain.
I was wondering about, though, like, if you're being social with somebody, you're not going to go, you know, to
No,
try to be like fake,
no,
kind of
no,
like
no.
nice.
But that's what makes, okay, that's what makes for, you know, a great moment is to see, not the actor give that out, but the actor to overcome the feeling. That's how when you're doing like something where you're supposed to do, you know, it's very sad, you know, you don't necessarily cry. What makes the feeling is that what we love is to watch the person trying to overcome their crying.
Right.
But the crying has to be there. So there's a difference between saying, I'm sorry, there's a difference between saying, let me come up here for a minute, and you go there for a minute. There's a difference between saying, what's new, probably I'm boring you. Oh, sorry. What's new, probably I'm boring you. Now, if I do this, but seeing you is grand, and you were sweet to offer your hand. There's no problem, right? There's no problem in that. That's like saying to Alonzo, seeing you is grand, and you were sweet to offer your hand, right? But here's the problem. Now, here's the problem without being covered. But seeing you is grand, and you were sweet to offer your hand. Now, there's the problem out. You wouldn't do that to the person, right? So now I'm going to take the feeling, I'm going to cover it. But seeing you is grand, and you were sweet to offer your hand. See it? So the pain is there.
You still look pretty sad.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to overcome it. Do you understand that? We
Right.
do want to get there, because I am sad,
Right,
because they're not with me.
right.
But if you don't show that sadness at all, then I don't really
Okay.
get it.
Okay.
Because we can't cover ourselves completely. Nobody can go unless they're like pussy butts. In other words, if you can lie about your feelings 100%, you're pretty much like sociopathic,
Right.
right? So we have to see through it a little bit. Okay? All right, come back.